My lord, Annexure 4 is the advertisement, my lord, for the post of community health officer. Page 20.
Advertisement for the
Post of community health officers, my lord, there were total 699 posts. Out of that, my lord, appointment has already been made for 453 posts and 246 posts, no appointments have been made. Now, my lord, the essential educational criteria, my lord, which is mentioned in the advertisement, my lord, have found that, my lord, the middle portion, page 20.
this is regarding what is the matter regarding?
Now, my lord, what happened, my lord?
No, not what happened. What is the matter
The matter
about?
The matter is that, as per the advertisement, my lord, the
What is your case? What is your case?
my case is that I have all the qualification
For
for this post of the community health officer,
CHO,
CHO,
and you have not been selected.
not been selected. The reason is that this certificate, which has to be issued by the Assam midwives, my lord, Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council, this certificate was obtained by me at a later date. That is the result they have given. They said, according to them, that should have been submitted on the day of application.
So this condition, candidates must be registered nurse, registered midwife from Assam Nurses, Midwife and Health Visitors Council.
Yes.
That registration is required.
Yes.
Which you have given later on.
Yes. And my lord, this speaking order is at page 143, my lord.
Speaking order means?
Speaking order, my lord, the reason which they have given, my lord, there, page 143.
Reason for rejecting your candidature?
Yes. Based on this opinion, my lord, in bold letters they have written, as the incumbent failed to submit his registration certificate on the last date of submission, uploading of application, there is no scope of any leniency in allowing him to submit the same at a later stage. Considering the above, it is advised to conduct the selection strictly as per the selection procedure and the norms specified in the advertisement. So they are saying that it should have been submitted, the certificates has to be submitted on the last date of submission. Now, my lord, my registration was from Rajasthan. My registration was from Rajasthan and I had applied for reciprocal registration at Assam, and thereafter I got my certificate, I have submitted. And that is normally, that is the procedure. Now, it's what is the second condition, the eligibility, my lord. Second condition, second eligibility criteria at page 20. It reads, my lord,
Yes.
that BSc Nursing, post-basic BSc Nursing passed from a nursing institution, university recognized by Indian Nursing Council, Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council, either of one. So I have it from the state of Rajasthan. I already have the certificate. Those certificates are annexed, my lord. Page 19 is the certificate. I have it. Now.
So you have been rejected on this ground also?
No, not this ground. On the ground that I have not submitted it within time. Now, if Lordship sees the date of advertisement is 13/7/2023.
Any last date?
And last date, Lordship, kindly see, second page, last line, the last date of receipt of applications online is 31st July 2023.
Online?
Online.
It is only online?
Online.
Okay.
Now, my lord, there is the window of only 18 days. Now, I am from Rajasthan. I can, even if I apply for reciprocal registration at Assam, it's not possible to get it within 18 days. So, what I did, my lord, I had applied when I have received it, or I have submitted on 26/2/2024, my lord. I have submitted it. Now, my lord, kindly see what happens in other states, my lord. Other states, I just saw through advertisement, I have annexed, my lord.
No, you submitted your registration in the next year, 2024.
24 months. Because my lord, the
26 February 2024.
yes,
And he applied only 8/11/2023, my lord. But the advertised last date was 31st July 23. And he applied for the certificate in November 2023.
From where you're seeing that? From where you're seeing that?
Alex person, no? Okay.
very good.
The list of date. Annexure.
You have made list of dates
My lord. No,
for your
Four.
personal use. But at
Four.
least make the note regarding the page numbers on this page, on that page.
Annexure 8 হবে নাকি? 8. Annexure 8.
8, annexure 8. Annexure 8, my lord, page number 81, 82.
Have you amended the prayer portion, Mr. Counsel? Did you amend the prayer portion? You have not amended the prayer portion. Why there are two pages? 14 and 14A. In page 14, you've got 1, 2, 3 prayers. In page 14A, you've got 2 prayers. Which one is to be relied upon?
মোটা রকম
14 and 15 only, I think.
Show it to him. Page 14. Fourteen is the first one. Turn the page, 14A. Again another prayer.
Fourteen, my lord, because I think we had added a prayer to set aside and cause the speaking order 10/4/24. This, my lord, 14.
So, where from the 14A has come? Somebody has added it.
My lord, 14A,
That is why I asked you, have you amended the prayer portion? And you inserted the amended one later on. Because both are same, a bit slightly different. Same paragraph. Additional prayer is there. It is your writ petition. Nobody can answer for you. You have to clarify it.
my lord, this 14 may be right, my lord, but not 14A, because it is proper, my lord, page 14.
That was is
Am-
not
amend
between.
position.
No, yet 9 more. Not at 14 years.
I have to find out, my lord, how this happened, my lord.
What to do?
The first prayer, my lord, with regard to setting aside of the speaking order, that is there extra, my lord, nothing.
This is the problem. If you do not supervise the filing of your writ petition, if you give it to your advocate's clerk, and if there is extra prayer, extra pages, you'll be just renumbered. A, B, C, D like that. Have you filed affidavit?
Yes, ma'am. I have stated in my affidavit in opposition, my lord, para 5, page number 154, my lord.
My lord, it's a order, my lord, 6/5/2024, my lord. Order dated 6/5/24, my lord. We have filed an amendment. Necessary correction in the prayer for repetition by hand, which shall be done by providing a freshly typed copy of the prayer incorporated repetition. The substitution prayer portion is page number 14 and 15 of the repetition. In view of the typed copy of page number 14 and 15 shall be provided to the a civil rule pending section to insert the NR pages as 14A and 15A respectively. And the existing pages 14 and 15 shall be kept on record after striking it out.
So the discarded pages are retained as 14A and 15A. What is to be relied upon is the 14 and 15,
14.
not 14A, 14, 15A. Okay. So one is to set aside the speaking order. Then number 2 is to direct the authorities to appoint a petitioner. Number 3 is to grant any other reliefs. Why this was done?
Because my lord,
Speaking order came later on. Or what?
speaking order was already there. That has to go.
That prayer was not there. Okay, so we have seen the advertisement.
Yes.
It stipulates the last date on so and so, and these are the requirements. And after the expiry of the last date, you apply for the transfer or whatever
After 3
registration.
months. After 3 months.
Then you submit it next year in 2024. When they reject it, what is wrong in that?
My lord, I would like kindly see, I would just like to show you two advertisement of another states, my lord, how these are done, my lord. Because suppose I have a registration from Rajasthan, then I apply for a post at Assam. Now, after I am selected for the post at Assam, only then I have to transfer my certificate. Because suppose I am already holding a certificate to practice as a nurse at Rajasthan, and there is an advertisement at Assam, and I apply for that post, and I don't get it. Then the entire exercise of transferring it becomes.
Where is this certificate? Let us see.
Page number, my lord, 141 and 142.
141, 142. This is registered in Assam now.
Yes.
Earlier, what did you have?
And here, my lord, it comes to page 19.
41 and 42 is different. Or what? The same thing.
19 is the certificate which I got in Rajasthan because I completed my course there. Then after I get it reciprocal transfer, my lord, then 141 and 142 issued from Assam, my lord.
Now, where is the Rajasthan one?
Page 19.
19. This is the name of the post is community health officer.
Yes.
Qualification is to be a nurse. Now, why 2 registration here? Which 141 and 142?
My lord, here, my lord, uh, midwife,
Midwives.
yes, one is midwives,
One is register of nurses. Okay. And Rajasthan one is
only one certificate.
nurses.
Nurse and midwife, they are registered nurse and midwife. They give one certificate only. It's written there on page 19, registered nurse and midwife. In Assam, they give it separately.
Okay, nurse and midwife. Okay.
Yes.
So that is the logic you're applying. If you don't get selected, you just transfer it, then what is the purpose?
It is there,
Okay.
it is done all over India. And how it is done, kindly come to page 145, my lord.
Hmm.
Page 145. For example, I have annexed just one advertisement from Uttar Pradesh, my lord. Page 145. Kindly come to next page 146. Condition number 5.
Hmm.
If the candidate fails to produce Uttar Pradesh Nurses and Midwives Council registration certificate within 90 days of provisional joining, her candidature shall stand cancelled. Concerned DSS will issue service termination notice to such candidates and full amount of surety bond so and so have to be deposited by candidate to DSS. So in all these states, my lord, whenever the applications are filled up by the candidates, they are provisionally selected and they are given a window of 90 days to apply for the state registration.
This is for which post? Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh, my lord.
Which post? CHO only.
Written only, my lord. Detailed advertisement, guidelines and selection process for direct recruitment of 5582 contractual positions of CHO, Community Health Officer.
This is under the NHM. NHM.
NHM, my lord. NHM Uttar Pradesh, written, my lord. The National Health Mission NHM Uttar Pradesh seeks to provide universal access to equitable society under NHM, my lord.
So in Assam also is under NHM.
Yes, under NHM, my lord.
They don't have a standard way of advertising. Everyone has separate.
Maybe, my lord. But my lord, the question is whether a person.
This NHM
Yes.
comes under some ministry, or it's NHM for the state only.
Sir, that is- Ministry,
Health and welfare.
Health and Family Welfare.
Government of India.
Is there any difference? Any difference? Health and Family Welfare NHM?
State has 10%.
Sorry?
It's Health and Family Welfare.
No, you have Standing Council NHM, you have Standing Council Health. Both are not same. Both are not same.
Check.
What is the difference?
NHM 90% is under the government of India and
Okay.
10% from the state.
90-10 share. Government of India and state. Health entirely state. Health department. So that is why there's a different kind of advertisement then. CHO post. UP they have got that system. Assam has got a different system regarding.
Yes, they have to challenge the advertisement, my lord, as in the advertisement it has been stated as the essential education criteria, my lord.
So the thing is that can we change the criteria? Can the court change the criteria?
Criteria need not be
Some particular criteria is given like that. This should be done in such a manner.
need not be changed, my lord. Kindly see condition number 2 again. I am taking your lordship again to second condition.
Yes.
BSc Nursing, post basic BSc Nursing passed from a nursing institution, university recognized by Indian Nursing Council, Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council. That means a candidate can have degree from any of these colleges.
Where is your degree?
Page number
19, my lord.
19.
Yes, I am from Rajasthan, my lord, which is recognized, my lord. This is a recognized college, my lord.
And third criteria is that the candidates must be registered, nurse registered, midwife from Assam Nurses, Midwife and Health Visitors Council, my lord. The third criteria is that
What do you have? What is your qualification?
My qualification.
Yes. Page 19 is only registration.
All the certificates have annex, my lord, page annexure 5.
in the advertisement is page
Next
20,
slide.
20, my lord.
Rajasthan University of Health Service, Jaipur.
No, what are you? You have done BSc nursing.
BSc nursing, my
So where is that?
page 28.
28.
Page 30 is another. Page 28.
28 is your provisional certificate.
And one more certificate under college. Page 30.
No, you have completed the course, but where have you passed the course? Your certificate.
It was from Rajasthan University of Health Sciences, Jaipur.
BSc nursing means a degree. It's a degree. Where is your degree certificate?
My lord, after we passed, my lord,
Because page 19 is only a registration in the council.
this is the certificate, my lord, page 28.
Huh?
This is the certificate, page 28. Pass certificate, my lord. It is written and was declared pass by the controller of examination.
Okay.
My roll number is there, enrollment number is there, my lord. Certified that Yogendra Singh Chaudhary, son of so and so, of so and so. My lord, Saint Florence College of Nursing, Jaipur. University is Rajasthan University of Health Sciences, Jaipur. But my college is Saint Florence College of Nursing,
Okay.
Jaipur. If you are KC, the pass.
Passed from a nursing institution, university recognized by INC. So you say that your degree is recognized, passed from a recognized institution.
Yes.
Now only the registration of the under the nursing council was in Rajasthan. So what is the situation now? Recruitment is over.
Yes,
Recruitment over, my lord, 246 posts still vacant.
How?
They have not made appointment. Total post was 699, but as per our information, still clarified, only 453 appointments made and 246 posts are still vacant.
No, total how much?
699,
699 posts.
yes,
And how many filled up?
453.
453 out of 699
Yes.
filled up. Then vacancy
46.
is there any other similar case? Any other similar case wherein the candidature was rejected on the ground of the registration not being of the SAM? But you see what the logic behind supposing a person applies, he has got the qualification, registration of the council also, but of a different state. Now, he may or may not get selected. He applies after transferring his certificate, but he is not selected. Then what will happen? Again, he'll have to get it retransferred to some other place.
essential education criteria, my lord, in the advertisement, my lord, and he was given a chance, my lord. Please go to my lord, my affidavit in opposition, my lord, page 154. The petitioner had submitted few nursing related documents, including certificate under Rajasthan Nursing Council, but he did not submitted the Assam Nurses Midwives Health Visitors Council registration certificate as per the advertisement. However, he was called for the documents verification with a condition that he had to produce the Assam Nurses Midwives Health Visitor Council registration certificate at the time of documents verification to attend the interview, my lord. And in paragraph 10, my lord, the deponent begs to state that the documents verification was held on 8th and 9th November 2023, my lord, and the counseling was held on 2nd February 2024. Accordingly, engagement was on order was issued on 5th March 2024, but the petitioner had submitted his representation on 26th February 2024, my lord. He applied after 3 months, my lord, for that certificate. That was an essential educational criteria, my lord.
You are reading from which paragraph?
Page 5 and 10, my lord. 154, page number, and 155, my lord.
Paragraph number
5.
5.
5 and 10, I'm reading from.
Verification was done on 8th and 9th November 23.
Fine.
Counseling on 2nd February. Engagement order 5th March. So at the time of counseling, petitioner was there also.
He could not submit that, my lord,
Hmm.
on November also, my lord.
Pursuant to the online
Yeah.
application made by me, I was shortlisted and I was called for document verification. Page 79, my serial number is 792. Page 79, madam.
The online application was taken on July, my lord.
Whatever documents I had submitted online, based on that document, that means my certificate from Rajasthan. Based on that, I was shortlisted, my lord. Page 79.
Hmm.
Serial number 792. That is Yogendra Singh Chaudhary.
Hmm.
Registration number so and so. So, my lord, I was shortlisted. On that day, I came for document verification. And my lord, kindly see my date of document verification was 9/11/2023.
Hmm.
Before board D. And on the day before, that is on 8th. Kindly come to page 81, my lord.
But the advertisement was
On 8th, I had applied for reciprocal registration at Assam on 8/11/2023. My interview was on 9/11.
Page 82, 81.
81, my lord. That is, my lord, I received, my lord. This type copy 82 is the, my lord, original, my lord. That is issued by the Assam Nurses Midwives Health.
So where's the date?
At the bottom, my lord, 8/11/23. Lordship will find the date at page 82 also at the bottom, 8/11/2023. So I came to Guwahati from Rajasthan and I applied before the Assam midwives, my lord, and on 8/11, and on the next day, that is on 9/11, I went for the document verification, and all my documents were there, my lord, and only this certificate, which was issued to me only on, it was issued to me 8/11, I applied, and it was issued to me on 21/2/2024. That lordship will find at page 141 and 142. The certificate, the date is given there. It was issued to me on 21/2/2024, page 141 and 142.
This 81, 82, this is a receipt given to you
Yes, yes, yes. On
by
application.
the Assam Nurses Midwife and Health Visitors Council.
Yes. On 8th, I have applied, on 8th. The day before, I sent for the document verification.
And it was ultimately given to you on
Kindly come to page 141 and 142, Lordship will find it was given to me on 21/2/2024. Means they have issued it on 21/2/2024,
page.
page 141 and 142.
Thereafter, you gave your presentation.
Yes, page 139.
Hmm.
On 26/2, I have given my note. (26/2, 2020).
So what happened on that day when you had gone for the documentation?
But that day, I have made a specific statement.
Hmm.
Para number 12 of my writ petition. Para 12, that on 9/11/2023, the petitioner appeared before the scrutiny committee along with all the relevant documents in original for verification of the documents submitted in the online portal. That as the petitioner was not yet issued a registration certificate by the Assam Nursing Council, he was verbally asked by the scrutiny officers to submit the said certificate as soon as he received the same.
Okay, what is the scheme of the selection? First of all, what is to be done? Any written test?
First, they were shortlisted for document verification.
Depending on the document submitted, you are shortlisted. Online, you are shortlisted.
Shortlisted.
And then you are supposed to go on 9/11.
8 and 9 was verification. My date was 9.
Nine.
9.
Hmm. So on 8, he had appeared. He had applied.
8, I applied. I came to Guwahati.
Hmm.
I had applied on 8.
Hmm.
This thing I have done. And on 9, I had appeared for document verification.
And that application which you submitted ultimately was given to you on February.
Yes. It is 21/2/2024. It takes time, my lord.
Hmm.
Here, my lord, I applied
Hmm.
on 8/11 and this certificate comes on 21/2/2024, my lord.
Then you submit.
Yes. And my lord, according to the advertisement, if we go, we get only a window of 18 days. That is not possible.
Hmm.
Condition number 2, eligibility criteria number 2 says that from any of the institution you can have which has recognized by the Indian Nursing Council. And again, condition number 3, if they put that I have to give it on the same date, my lord. That is a violation, my lord, of fundamental rights, my lord.
That certificate is the essential educational criteria, my lord. He should have applied in July, my lord, if as the
No, at
last
the-
date at the.
Just a minute. You don't submit now. Let him complete
Sorry.
the submission because it becomes difficult for the
Sorry.
court, no?
According to them, the certificate has
Huh.
been submitted on the last date of application. That is 31 July 2023, which is not possible for anybody, man, from outside, if they have to apply for a reciprocal arrangement.
Now, this speaking order says that accordingly, engagement order was issued on 5th March. This is in respect of others. Page 143,
Yes.
second paragraph.
It is pertinent to mention that the document verification was held on 8th and 9th and counseling was held on 2nd February. Accordingly, engagement order was issued on 5th March, but Mr. Yogendra Singh was submitted. Yes. They are saying, my lord, that the engagement orders, my lord, to the selected candidates was issued on 5th March 2020.
To others, those who are selected.
Yes, But Mr. Yogendra Singh Chaudhary has submitted his representative 26 February 2024, that is after the council was over.
So the thing is that on 8 and 9, when the documents were being verified, your candidature was not rejected outright, isn't it? Was it rejected outright?
No rejection was there. But they had issued another list for counseling. My name
Okay.
was not there.
In the counseling. So indirectly you were rejected.
But my lord,
Only those who are selected are given the counseling.
453, my lord, got through document verification and 453 selected, appointed. Page 136.
453 were given the thing, document verification.
Yes,
But that includes you also, isn't it? You said you had gone for the document verification on 9th.
that is another list, my lord. That is annexure. Annexure 7 is the provisionally shortlisted candidate for document verification. Annexure 7, page 32.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Provisionally shortlisted candidates for document verification for the position of community health officer under NHM Assam. So this is the shortlisted candidate for document verification. Annexure 7. Now, my lord, Annexure 10, page 84.
You are also there at page 79.
I am there, but I am there for document verification.
Yes.
Now, another second list, I am not there.
What is that
For
second list?
counseling, my lord.
Annexure 10, where is that?
10, page 84.
Hmm.
List of candidates provisionally shortlisted for the position of community health officer and NHM held on 8 and 9. So this is counseling, my lord. And
Out here, you're not there.
my name is not there only because I did not have this certificate from Assam. And this list includes 453 candidates, page 136. This list ends at page 136, 84 to 136. 453 names are there and all have been selected.
Okay.
The counseling was just for a procedure.
Hmm.
Whoever appeared in counseling, all selected. Nobody have been rejected. So the thing is that if those candidates whose documents were thorough, everybody had been selected. They required 699 candidates, but they got only 453 candidates. So whoever had the documents, all have been selected. No question of rejecting any candidate. And my case, my lord, is that I also have all the documents with me.
In the first round, how many candidates?
First round, my lord.
800.
Lordship will find at page number 79.
800, page 80.
7. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Plus
800.
800. Requirement is 699.
699.
800 appeared for the documentation.
Yes. And
So you are rejected.
my lord,
So you are one of the rejected.
one of the rejected, and only 453 candidates had all the documents.
Yes.
And
So counseling was just a formality.
formality, my lord.
So whoever went for the counseling, 100% appointed.
100%.
But 800 had gone for the documentation, including you.
Yes.
So only 453 were cleared. So that means there are other candidates also with similar issue regarding some discrepancy in the documentation.
But my case.
So, but the thing is that if the advertisement stipulates as such, how can we go beyond the advertisement?
Advertisement, my lord.
This is the problem.
Advertisement, my lord. The second and third criteria, my lord, has to be read together, my lord. Not in isolation, my lord. Second and third. It's very clear. Second. that I can have this certificate from any of the recognized university, which I have. Now, third is that I should also be registered from Assam, which I have registered, my lord.
But later on,
Obviously, it has to be later on because last date is within 18 days, nobody can register. And lordship, as it is evident that I applied on 8/11 and I get it on 22/2. So it is very evident, my lord, on 21/2 I. So it shows the process because anybody coming, it is not overnight, my lord, procedure that someone comes and applies and he will be given the certificate for Assam. Definitely, there are levels of checks, verification, etc.
your application is dated
My application, my lord,
8/11.
8/11.
You made the application only after getting the shortlisted,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
Prior to that, you did not apply.
That is how, my lord, it is done. If I am not even shortlisted, I will just get on transferring my certificate from here and there. It takes, my lord, 3-4 months to transfer. Again, if I am not selected, again I have to transfer somewhere else. The thing is that, my lord, in other states, it is that you get after I get the job, then 90 days. But here, when I came to know that it will be required, so I applied.
Yes.
My lord, I have in my affidavit, my lord.
You've read your affidavit. What else?
Yes, my lord. He is saying that he got only 18 days. 18 days.
Yes, yes.
But the advertisement was dated 13 July 2023, my lord. And the last date was 31st July 2023. But the document verification was taken place only 8 and 9
Correct,
November,
madam.
my lord. That was
Let us go
about
back to the
3 months.
let us go back to the earlier part of the argument. Now, a person applies for that job. Registration is somewhere else. Even before knowing that whether he'll be selected or not, why should he transfer his certificate here?
That was the
And ultimately, he's not selected.
essential education criteria in the
I understand.
my lord.
No,
That
I understand. It is not that he's not qualified. He's qualified. He has the degree, but it's only belongs to a different state. That's all.
As per the advertisement, my lord, the candidates must be registered, my lord. That is the third criteria, my lord. And
Then I
after that,
registered.
no,
You take your seat.
he's saying that he got only 18 days, but got
All
more
right.
than 3 months, my lord.
All right. We'll see. Well,
Yes, my lord.
let me
And
pass the order.
and he there.
You are Mr.
F. Khan.
Heard Mr. F. Khan, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Miss
A. Bora,
A. Bora, learned counsel, learned standing counsel,
NHM.
NHM,
In this kind of behavior.
for the respondents. Now, by filing this writ petition, the petitioner has sought for setting aside the speaking order dated 10/4/2024, bracket annexure 14, and for a direction to the respondent authorities to appoint him to the post of Community Health Officer, bracket CHO, under the National Health Mission, Assam. Stop. Next para. Brief facts of the case is that an advertisement was floated by NHM Assam on 13/7/2023, inviting eligible applicants for filling up of 699 posts of CHO. Stop. The petitioner responded to the said application and was called for examination of his and was rewrite that and was provisionally shortlisted for document verification to be held on 8th and 9th November 2023. Stop. The petitioner was placed at serial number 792 and was to appear before the authority concerned on 9/11/2023. Stop. On the date fixed, the petitioner appeared with all his documents, but he was not shortlisted for counseling. Stop. His application for registration under the Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council finally materialized, and he was issued the same on 21/2/2024. So the petitioner therefore submitted a representation to the respondent authorities along enclosing a copy of the registration certificate under the Assam Nurses, Midwife and Health Visitors Council. But his application was rejected by the impugned speaking order. Stop. Aggrieved, the petition is before this court. Next para. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner had applied for transfer of his registration under the Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council on 8/11/2023. And when he appeared before the authorities for document verification, he was informed that once he gets the transfer of his registration under the Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council, he should submit the same. However, since the process of transfer took some time, the petitioner was not called or shortlisted for the counseling. And subsequently, after he received the certificate of transfer, he submitted the same before the respondent authorities on 26/2/2024. But however, by the impugned speaking order, his representation was rejected. Stop. The learned counsel submits that the petitioner is otherwise qualified in terms of the advertisement, since he has completed BSc Nursing from a recognized institute and also registered under the Rajasthan Nursing Council as a nurse as well as midwife. Stop. Only requirement under the circumstance was to get his registration transferred under the state of Assam, which he did, but since the process took some time, his case was rejected by the state speaking order. Stop. The learned counsel submits that in other states like the state of UP, there is a clear provision which enables the selected candidates to produce the registration from the state of UP within a period of 90 days after joining the post. Stop. The same, however, is not provided in the advertisement dated 13/7/2023. Stop. He submits that the last date for submission of application online was 31st July 2023, whereas the date of the advertisement was 13/7/2023. Stop. Therefore, the respondent authorities have given only 18 days time to submit the required documents, which under no circumstance can be said to be reasonable. Stop. The learned counsel submits that unless the petitioner has some sort of assurance that his appointment to the post of CHO is being considered, submission of transfer of his registration would be a futile exercise in the event he is not selected to the post. Stop. Since it is not the case that the petitioner does not possess the qualification or the registration, but only a question of being registered under the Assam Nurses, Midwife and Health Visitors Council. And therefore, the petitioner having ultimately been issued such registration on 21/2/2024, the respondents should be directed to consider his case for appointment to the post of CHO. Next, the learned counsel also submits that out of the 453 candidates shortlisted for counseling, all the candidates have been selected and appointed. And which goes to show that the same is only a formality. Stop. He thus submits that the petitioner may be granted the relief as paid for. Next para, Miss So-and-so, learned standing counsel NHM, on the other hand, submits that the advertisement was issued on 13/7/2023, whereas the petitioner applied for transfer of his registration to Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council only on 8/11/2023. Stop. The advertisement clearly stipulated that the last date of submission of online application with all the required documents was 31/7/2023. But the petitioner failed to adhere to the stipulation. And for which the petitioner cannot blame the respondents for rejection of his candidature. Full stop. He submits that document verification was held on 8th and 9th November 2023 and counseling held on 2nd February 2024. Stop pursuant thereto, engagement orders were issued on 5th March 2024 to the selected candidates. Stop. However, the petitioner submitted his presentation only on 26/2/2024 after the counseling was over. And therefore, no case has been made out by the petitioner for granting him the relief that he has prayed for. Stop. She thus submits that the writ petition is without merit and should be dismissed. Next para, I have heard the submissions made by the learned counsels for the rival parties, and I have perused the materials available on record. Stop. The advertisement dated 13/7/2023, amongst others, stipulates BSc Nursing / post basic BSc Nursing passed from a nursing institution, public university recognized by the Indian Nursing Council, public Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council. Stop. Further, it stipulates that the candidates must be registered nurse, registered midwife from Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council. Stop. The petitioner in the instant case has secured BSc Nursing. Where is that? Okay, BSc Nursing from St. Florence College of Nursing, Jaipur, which is under the Rajasthan University of Health Sciences, Jaipur. And has successfully passed the said course. Stop. The petitioner has also got himself registered as a nurse and midwife under the Rajasthan Nursing Council, and for which a certificate to that effect was issued to him on 7/9/2021 with a validity up to 31/12/2025. Stop. Therefore, going by the stipulation of the advertisement, the petitioner indeed is qualified to be considered for appointment of CHO, except the fact that his registration is not under the Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council. Stop. As already stated, the petitioner was shortlisted for document verification and what was called by the respondent authorities on 9/11/2023. Stop. Before the said verification, the petitioner admittedly applied for transfer of his registration in the Assam Nurses, Midwives and Health Visitors Council on 8/11/2023. The same was, however, issued to him only on 21/2/2024. So, as already noticed, since it is not a case that the petitioner is not a qualified candidate in terms of the stipulation of the advertisement, but only due to the place of registration. This court is of the considered view that the petitioner deserves to be considered for appointment as CHO. So accordingly, the speaking order dated what is the date?
It's
This digital signatures, they're creating problems, you see. Normally it's given right on top of the names and we cannot make out. We have to decipher all these things. Impugn order dated, impugn speaking order dated.
10. Let's verify that.
See your prayer portion. What did you write? Impugn, yes, 10/4/2024, bracket annexure 14 is hereby set aside. The respondents are directed to consider the petitioner for appointment to the post of CHO. By taking into consideration his educational qualification and his registration secured under the Assam Nurses Midwife and Health Visitors Council on 21/2/2024. Such consideration should be done within a period of
30 days will be enough.
30 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The petition accordingly stands disposed of as allowed, no cost.
Grateful.